Ski, this is a very long video. So I'm still a bit sick. It never ends. I swear it never ends. But yeah, this is me rebuilding this neighborhood of Windenburg. It's the neighborhood of Windenburg. I don't even know what it's called. It's before they had the neighborhood names. So yeah, it's for a restricted pack save file I'm doing. So where I use the base game for all the I use base game objects and builds for all the base game worlds, and base game plus game pack / expansion pack worlds using only this expansion pack or game pack in the base game. But yeah, it's a fun series. So I just thought I would just like go out on it in the past couple of days. Honestly, this hasn't taken me that long, but this video is still half an hour, and I've been doing these builds over the span of like the past 2 days, or 3 days, probably more like 2 days, but I've been really enjoying it. I've done 4 lots so far for this build, so this is the first one, which is kind of like a modern waterfront lot, which I thought was cool. I know it's not your traditional, like, you know, lot that you see in this area, because it's like, because it's like, it's just modern, and it's not as Victorian and traditional. I don't think Victorian is the right word, but it's not as traditional. But yeah, I thought it would be a bit different to have a build like this as part of the world, considering another part of the world. There's a lot of buildings like this, but yeah, just bear with me for this voiceover because it's 30 minutes long, and I'm not prepared, but I really want to get this voiceover done. But this is just the first part of this series, so I'm rebuilding for my restricted pack builds. I'm rebuilding every lot in Windenburg and in all the worlds that I have, using only base game plus the expansion pack or game pack, like I said before. And this is like a series of one of these worlds. So this is Windenburg, obviously Get Together. So yeah, I am remodeling or redoing Get Together, whatever you want to call it, but it's not really like redoing it or remodeling it. It's more just like building from scratch, or renovating. It's not like renovating. It's like basically just building from scratch. But yeah, it's not like the other builds I do where I renovate them and I post them to the gallery and they basically get like not as many downloads because I'm not that good at like renovating builds, honestly. I don't have the best eye for interior design. I really don't. As you can see here, this interior is kind of messy. Not messy in terms of clutter, but it's just kind of all over the place. It really is, but I do like it a lot. I just feel like it's not everyone's taste, but yeah. So I thought this was a great idea to just do this thing where I just I'm like building up all the lots in this little neighborhood in Windenburg, and making them only Get Together plus base game. So yeah, I'm building a world for this that's only Get Together plus base game. It's hard. It's really hard to do this, but I'm trying. I'm really trying, and I've been doing it for like the past 2 to 3 days, and I've been enjoying it. So yeah, that says a lot. I do usually enjoy pack restricted builds, but I've been enjoying them a lot more recently. But yeah, sorry if you're on like the university hype when this like video comes out. It's just I haven't played university yet because I'm recording this. I'm gonna be honest. I'm recording this voiceover the day before Halloween, or 2 days before Halloween, so on the 29th or 30th. I don't know what day it is. I think it's just they just say it's the 30th. I don't know, but this video is going out in like a month, something like that, or maybe less than a month. But it's just a bunch of videos from this series, so of me just rebuilding these lots in Windenburg. So yeah, but I did struggle some ways because the starter home that I did next to this house that you'll see soon in like a couple of seconds, I think, you'll see me do a starter home, and the starter home is like so bare. I think it's like the worst starter home I've ever done. The exterior is really nice, I'll give it that, but the interior is awful. Like, I just have to admit that, because I didn't have unlimited like amount of packs to use, so I was like struggling a lot, and I made it just base game plus Windenburg get together, whatever, and it was really difficult for me because I'm not like really good at that. But yeah, here are the screenshots. I am happy with how this build turned out. I'm not so happy with the bathroom in that build, but yeah, anyway, moving on to the starter home. I tried to make this like modern extension here, but of course that's hard to do because excuse me, because it's like expensive for the windows. Obviously glass roofs are not expensive, they're just like $0, zero simoleons, whatever, but the windows are expensive. Even just regular windows, like $30 per window, it's kind of expensive, so I struggle with that a bit. But yeah, I also, if you haven't noticed, I sped this video down a bit. I think by 100% I sped it down to 700%, which is, like me torturing myself to do this longer voiceover, but I can do it. I swear I can do it. I'm sure as the video goes on, I'll see more interesting things about all these builds I've done. This is actually kind of fun to like watch myself build this back, since I built it before, but yeah, but it's not really that long ago that I built all these houses, so it doesn't make a difference anyway, because I'm not really doing any like university type of thing yet, because I don't have the pack yet. I probably have the pack when this video is going out, but not yet. Oh my god, I can't talk, but not now. But yeah. Yeah, so I don't really know what to say about this. This is a pretty cute build. From the exterior, it's very nice, but the interior is just ugly. Like, I had to downgrade a lot of things, and I know I shouldn't have used those expensive lights in the bedroom. That bedroom area with the glass roofing is the bedroom area. Like, oh my god. And those ceiling lights are pretty expensive, and I wish I had at least use the toddler ones, and not the oh my god, I'm making no sense. The child bedroom lights, ceiling lights, the ones that are designed to be in a child's bedroom. And then just size them down, because that's what I see everyone do, and I just did that because it'd be so much easier. But yeah, this bedroom is massive though. I think the only thing I like about the interior of this house is just the bedroom. That's basically it, just the bedroom. But yeah. Yeah, I don't really like much else about this house. I don't think it's like my best starter home, but I hope you guys like it. Honestly, that's all that matters. I forget how many downloads it got. I did upload it like yesterday or the day before. I think it was the day before yesterday. And it got, I forget how many downloads it got, but I think it got some recognition, and I was proud of that. But yeah, it's always satisfying making a build that's restricted packs, because you know that everyone can use it, and I hope in the end I can make a save file with just these restricted pack builds and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm saying stuff like that a lot. It's just a habit of mine. I swear, like I talk to my friends in school and I'm always like, yeah, also, like I just say the same words. Like, I feel like it's typical like white girl, like the things that people say are typical white girls things to say, like, oh my god, like, oh my god, like, oh my god, like that. So it's just funny, but yeah, don't mind me. I'm just laughing to myself, but yeah, I don't, yeah, so this roofing was kind of difficult here, but yeah, I'm not weird or anything. I just have a little bit of social anxiety, so sorry this voiceover is awkward at all. I really am. Excuse myself, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to record this voiceover because I just don't want to put music over it, because music is just boring, and the same music gets tiring. That's why I don't put music over my builds, because it just gets tiring and boring. Listening back to my builds, or watching back my builds, just hearing the same music over and over again, like whatever songs I put into the speed build, is just not good. It's not very good, and I don't like, and I need to get more music, but I also, people have been telling me, well, people have always been telling me this on my YouTube channel, But people have always been telling me that, like, I should just, like, do a voiceover, because it's just better, I guess. I don't know, it's just better to listen to and watch the video. It's more bearable, I guess, for some people at least. At least for me, it's kind of like unbearable to listen to myself talk this long, but it's alright. Honestly, it's fine. It's not like there's a language barrier or anything. There really isn't a language barrier, because I'm perfectly fine in English, but I just struggle with speaking on the spot, especially when people are listening to me. Like, when a lot of people are listening to me, I get really nervous, and I'm like, what do I say? Or if someone, like, who I feel nervous about is speaking to me, I get, like, just nervous, and I, like, mess up my words. And I remember there's this lyric from this Melanie Martinez song. I love Melanie Martinez, by the way. She's just, like, my idol. I mean, I just think she's so much like me in some ways, not always, but I've never met an artist who's so much like me before. I mean, like, a singer that's so much like me before, because they're all, like, really, I don't know, they're just so different from me, and it's nice to find someone who I can actually kind of relate to, and that's Melanie Martinez. So I've been listening to her music, like, constantly. So obsessed, but yeah. Sorry. And about my cough, I do still have a bit of a cough from the pneumonia I had like a month ago or 2 months ago when this video is going out, but it's not as bad as it used to be. But it's still there. I just gotta use my inhaler a bit more often. Don't yell at me about it, because I really need it. I've been using my inhaler like way too little. I need to use it a lot more. But yeah, anyway, what I was saying about the language, I've tried to learn other languages and I just can't. I know it's so random, but like, I know I'm not like the best speaker, but I'm also not the best at learning other languages and sticking to learning other languages. I mean, I guess I can be good at learning other languages, but I'm just not the best at like sticking to learning the language and remembering the language and stuff like that, because a lot of things in my life distract me and I'd rather do other things than like learn a new language. Sorry, this topic is like completely random. I'm sorry. I was talking about how I'm like nervous to talk in voices, and all of a sudden like, oh yeah, learning new languages. I don't even know what's wrong with me. But there's this girl at my school who knows a lot of languages, and she's really cool, and she's like a new friend of mine. I really like her a lot. At the time I'm recording this voiceover, there's some issues. I mean, I call it school because it's like a Monday through Friday thing, but there is some drama at my program that I go to. It's a program. There's some drama, I guess that's to be expected, but not at the same time, not really, because it's like we're like in our 20s and late teens, so it's just, yeah, I'm not in any kind of like juvenile, or I don't know, what's that called when you're like in a program, to like a rehab program. No, I'm not in like a rehab program, in case anyone's wondering if I'm like in a rehab program. No, I'm in a adulting program. It's just called like, I don't want to say what it's called, but it's about like learning life skills and getting support to get jobs, and getting support to like move out and get your own apartment, and getting support. It's just a lot of support and like learning lessons you get from, and it's nice to have, but honestly, excuse me, sorry. So I think we're almost hitting the halfway mark. I know I could have made this video shorter because it's like 700 times speed, but when I was watching back my videos the other day, I was like, I don't like this. It's way too fast, and the interior was going way too fast, and even now it's going a bit fast, but I'm just going to keep it this way because I don't want to slow it down too much, because then it would be like a 35-minute long or 40-minute long voiceover, and I don't want to do that. So yeah, but I feel like this is a typical speed for most people who do speed builds, like 700%. Although I just hear about a lot of people using 600 to 500 to 700%. If that makes any sense, 600 or 500 to 700%. And I just think that's a great idea, and I had mine up to 800% and it just wasn't working for me. It just, maybe I'll change it in the future, like as university comes along, before I'm doing this, I mean after I'm doing this voiceover, like way after. But for now I just don't think that, I totally lost track of what I was gonna say. Don't blame me. This is why I'm on some meds and they're not always like the best thing, you know, in terms of like conversational skills. I get a little loopy and like out of it. If you guys could relate, that'd be nice. But I don't get like what I'm saying now. I get like out of it and like totally forget what I was totally lose track of what I was gonna say. Basically, that's why I'm saying I'm so bad at these voices and I just cringe every time I listen to them. But anyway, if you don't like my voice, then you can just mute it now. I don't care. I really don't care if you just mute it, play your own music over it. That's fine. But it's nice to know that someone's listening and someone understands me, which is, you know, that's really, I really appreciate that from the people who do that. And it just means the world to me. People who listen to my voiceovers and understand me and don't judge and like aren't like, oh, you should have put that in the thumbnail or something. And I just like people who are able to support my voiceovers and like, and you know, say nice things, say sweet things, because I'm a very sensitive person. But yeah, I forget what I was saying before. I totally lost track of what I was saying before, so I just went on to something else because I didn't want to be like, what did I say before? So, because I'm so bad at talking, but but hopefully you guys know what I mean. But yeah, saying a lot. This is the kitchen. It's an upstairs kitchen, which I thought was pretty cool. You know, like, they do have to go upstairs to put the groceries in. I mean, if, you know, in real life, in terms of real life, if you had an upstairs kitchen, it'd be more like a roommate sort of situation, or like, not a roommate sort of, but like an apartment sort of situation, as I've seen on Zillow. Like, they have upstairs kitchens where there's like apartment sections of the house. God, I'm so bad at talking. There's like apartment sections of the house that you can live in. They have their own kitchen. So I know this isn't that typical of a house like this, but especially like of roommates living in a house like this, just this one house. God, I'm like confusing myself now. Sorry. Oh my god. And I have like a million bottles of tequila. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not even 21 yet. I'm like 20, but I don't drink or anything like that, honestly. And I don't think I ever will. But I have like a million bottles of this lemonade brand that I like. I have like a million bottles of it. It's like all on my desk. It's like my dad with like the beer bottles. Like, my dad has like this room in the basement that's kind of like a living room where he always hangs out, and he has like tons of like beer bottles there, and like empty beer bottles, and he's not like a drunk or anything, but he's not, I swear. But just like looking at look at all these bottles of lemonade on my desk, I'm like, does this remind me of someone? I don't know. Not that I'm like a alcoholic or anything, but yeah, or into alcohol or drinking alcohol. But anyway, moving on. So this is me making the Sims for this house. So there's a bunch of roommates who live in this house. Like I said before, there's 3 girls. No, it's 2 girls and 1 guy. And I thought they were very, like, when I made them, I thought they were very like Windenburg-esque, if that makes any sense. Like, they really reminded me of like the Windenburg townies. So I think they suit this world. I mean, this save file that I'm working on. I really think they do. Yeah, I like this Sim. She's very pretty, and I think the short hair really suits her. And I did make her a little bit more bald. Yeah, I like that. I just think that suited her so much better. I just think she looks adorable. But yeah, this is the guy. He's interesting. Like, I wanted to make him Asian, but I also wanted to make him look like he could be like mixed. So yeah, I think I did pretty good on that. So I gave him last name Tang. That's just a random generated last name, so I didn't like choose that last name from offline or anything. I don't really choose my last names offline that often. Excuse me. So I think we have about 10 more minutes left in this build. Oh god, 10 more minutes, and each build has been like shorter than 10 minutes, but yeah, this is a pretty long one. It's me building for old lady. An old lady, and she lives in this house, and this house is very difficult for me because yeah, I was struggling with like the roofing. I was trying to make it look different from my other builds. Like I didn't want to make just like one like big room that looks like it has a roof on it and then the rest of the house is like behind it. I don't know if I'm making any sense. But I didn't want to make it like a typical build I did, so yeah, I cut some things out because I was struggling with the roofing a lot. So I mean, thank me that I cut this out, because if I hadn't cut it out, this video probably would have been like 35 minutes long, and I don't think you guys would have wanted to listen to me talk for 35 minutes. At least I wouldn't want to. God, I talked so fast just then. Excuse me. But overall, even though the roofing was difficult, I really like the way this build turned out. Like, I really, really like it. I just love the roofing, honestly. I'm glad I spent a little bit more time on the exterior than I did with the rest of these Windenburg base game builds, or Windenburg base game particular builds. But, yeah, I'm glad with the way this house turned out. I think it looks so nice, and I just think the exterior is lovely, and for some reason it didn't get a lot of downloads. I don't know why. It just got like barely any downloads. When I was in game, after taking the screenshot, it did got no downloads. I'm surprised. Because this is not a style of build I normally do, so yeah, I was surprised it didn't get that many downloads, because I really like the way this house turned out. I really, really do. I mean, specifically the exterior is like so pretty. If I had all the packs to, rework the interior, it would just be so much better. I mean, at least for me, doing the packs, like being able to use every pack, or like most of the packs, is easier in furnishing for me, but it also takes a longer time on it, to be honest. But yeah, I kind of struggle with that. At least the exterior, like doing the exterior build mode objects plus like the base game and get together items is kind of easy for me. I mean, it's not easy. It comes along nicely because it's all the windows and stuff look good together, and all the outdoor items look good together, basically. So yeah, so I'm pretty happy about that. But yes, oh my god, there's this really big fly flying around. I think I've seen this fly yesterday also. It's not like a huge fly, but it's like a little bit like medium sized. Not huge or anything, but kind of medium sized. And it's kind of annoying. Just like hovering around me. And I just shook just now. I don't know if you heard it. I was like, because it's like creeps me out so much. But I don't really care about flying bugs. I know a lot of people feel that way though. I don't really care about flying bugs. I really don't. And also, there's no landscaping in this house, like none. Yeah, no landscaping. I mean, there's like the trees in front, but that's it. I didn't think that this lady like would like to take care of so many plants, unless she had some planter boxes and she wanted to do it on her own time. But I'm being realistic here, so yeah. Yeah, so this is her backyard. She's an old lady. I feel like she's maybe like just retired, or maybe she's been retired for a while, but she has a lot of skills. I mean, not literally, but I imagined that she would have a lot of skills and have done a lot of jobs, like kind of like a super sim. But now she's just relaxing in this quaint little village, little house, townhouse, not townhouse, this little house in Windenburg, to live out the rest of her days. And it's like this is like her dream life or something. I don't know, but it's a nice house. It's not like my favorite house I've ever done. And as I said before, I could have done better if I had all the packs. But I wanted to restrict myself, and for the safe, I wanted to restrict myself. But yeah, I think I leave it at that for this exterior. Yeah, I think I leave it at that. I hope. Yeah, okay, here I am starting on the interior. The interior is pretty dark. I mean, it's not dark. I usually make my interiors dark, but it's not really my style, because a lot of times I make my interiors very modern, so I had to kind of go out of my comfort zone with using Get Together in these builds, because Get Together has a lot of traditional items, like traditional building items, and yeah, it's just not really my style of furnishing, so I don't really prefer it when I'm furnishing a house like with unlimited packs. I just kind of go for like the modern items that I usually go for, but I'm glad I got out of my comfort zone to use some items I don't normally use in builds. I'm really glad I did. But yeah. Yeah, so I think the Sim, I actually kind of remember her traits. I never remember the Sims traits, but I actually kind of remember her traits. I believe she is creative, art lover, and good. I think that's what her traits were. I'm applauding myself that I actually remember that. But yeah, she's creative, art lover, and good. And and she's like has a genius, some sort of genius aspiration. I don't even know what it's called. Like, I don't know, but yeah, she lives in this house, obviously, as I've said like 6 billion times. I don't know why I have to keep repeating myself. But she lives here, and she does have, like, I imagine she has like a daughter or a son who has no kids, but they stay here sometime. Like, she has one, I don't know, I was thinking like one son or one daughter. So they have a little bedroom in the upstairs area. It's not really a loft or anything, it's just, I know, because the roofing makes it seem like it could be a loft, or part of it is a loft, but no, it's not. It's just a regular upstairs. But I really like that I was able to incorporate that roofing into a build like this. I think it looks so cool. And oh my god, there's this fly trying to fly in my eye. I swear to god, it's trying to fly in my eye. It's really annoying. Yeah. Anyway, this voiceover is almost over, so I don't want to get like too what's the word? It's like not. I just don't want to get too pathetic. So I'm gonna try to make it end nice, because sometimes when I listen back to my voices, I'm like, did I really have to rush the ending that much? So yeah, I just don't like that. But that I do that. Yeah. But yeah, you'll see me doing the grandmother's bedroom soon. She likes to paint also, so that's why there's a bunch of easels downstairs. And as you saw, there's like a little room there where she could like work on her skills, which I thought was a really cool idea to have. And I thought the wallpaper for that room was really suitable for it also. Yeah, it was actually just kind of nice to just, you do this build and use traditional items, because I never usually use traditional interior items. It's not really like my thing, but I'm glad I got on my comfort zone and did that. So yeah, I can't say that enough. Sorry, I just gotta get this bug out of the way. It's really annoying me. The title of this video should just be like bug noise YouTuber. I don't even know. God, I'm so dumb. Anyway, yeah, so this is her bedroom. It's pretty cute, in my opinion, at least. I think it's pretty cute. I like the way it came out. Pretty simple, but when it comes to her daughter or son's bedroom, her daughter or son doesn't live with her. She just comes to visit. So this is their bedroom that they usually stay in. I made it kind of have a little bit of a green theme, which I thought was cool, a little bit different. And of course, they have their own excuse me. They have their own computer. Oh god, I can't say computer. They have their own computer because, they're like of the modern generation. She's kind of older. She's on the older side. Like, I mean, she could even be in her 80s or 90s. I don't even know, but you can't really make Sims look that old. I mean, they do look pretty old when they're elders, but yeah, you'll see her for a second here. Yeah, she had that custom content hair on. I got a bunch of new custom content. I don't know if I mentioned that in a past build, but yeah, I downloaded like so many new items, and well, not really items that I downloaded myself, but like I just looked up like like, you know, like items that are already in folders for like CC folders. I know that's kind of cheating and it's kind of rude towards like the people who created the CC, but I just wanted to I didn't want to go through the process of downloading everything individually. It just gets annoying sometimes. So yeah, I basically just downloaded a folder of CC, which isn't like the best thing to do, but oh well. Anyway, these are the screenshots. I hope you enjoyed this build, and I hope you enjoyed this long video. Thanks for watching. Bye!